When I had to think about where I wanted to go, I was like, I'm going to do the non-traditional Indian thing. Not do IT, not do accountant, not become a doctor or a dentist. Go sort of proper left field.
What was your parents' reaction to that? Because the stereotypical Indian, as I understand it, is that parents are very clear in their mind of what success looks like for their children.
Yeah. And that's the thing. It was convincing them, like, look, I want to do this. I don't enjoy being an accountant. I don't want to do doctor, dentist, because I didn't take the right A levels. I want to do something a bit more not the norm. And they're like, fine. They supported me with the decision. So
much did it take you long to persuade them?
Probably, it's gone that far along. It probably did. A lot of to and froing and speaking to the cousins and everything.
Oh, it's a family affair.
Yeah, so I would have to, like, my cousins were like, what do you want to do? And this and that. And most of my cousins are all accountants or they've done finance-related degrees and that. Whereas probably not the norm.
So where do you think that comes from in terms of that stereotype? Why do you think it is that typically people from India, when they've come to the UK, why they've kind of gone into those types of roles? Why is that seen as successful?
I think it's because the hardship that, like, my parents have gone through, going through, like, hard labour work, like running a newsagents wasn't easy. It's very backbreaking. And this sort of mentality is, well, you can do a job where you don't have to do that. We've done all of that and sacrificed so you don't have to do that. Do a job that gives you that flexibility, that you don't have to do backbreaking stuff, that you can go on holidays. I probably went on 1 or 2 holidays with my parents as a child. Otherwise, it will be, right, you're going to India, go see your cousin there, but you go with an air hostess by yourself.
Okay.
I've done that, yeah. So it was
a young child. How old were you then?
10, 11, teens maybe.
Did you see it as an adventure?
Yeah, loved it.
No mum and dad.
No mum and dad.
Got a TV to myself.
Exactly. The air hostess would take the passport from me and made sure I got to the other side safely. So it was quite good.
I mean, I guess the downside of that, then, just thinking from my point of view with my children, so we've spent quite a bit of time doing holidays in various places, and we have got fantastic memories as a family, going away and eating out together and playing in pools or in the sea or on the beach, or just going to museums or to aquariums and all those different things, and even like car journeys places, and just loads and loads of memories surrounding that. So I guess from your parents' point of view, it sounds like they wanted you to have those types of experiences with your kids, because it must have been hard for them not to be able to go off and have holidays with you.
I think it was difficult. And back in those days, the value for money was much more expensive as opposed to what it is now.
Travel was more expensive.
Yeah, so it wasn't the norm. And Dad was always at the shop. Mum would be like doing all these activities. And if it was holiday, then it would be Mum that would come. Dad never came. I think it's only up until recently that I've probably taken Dad on holiday because he's retired. And I'm trying to organise a family one with my mum and dad with our kids to go as a family on holiday. But they're at an age, I think, my dad's 70, mum's 69, so they're not spring chickens. So I've got to think somewhere quite close so they have memories of a holiday. Yeah. They see my 2 daughters every other day or every day, depending on when they want to see them after school and that. So they build their memories.
So you're bucking the trend now. You're thinking, I'm going to go and do something different. You've convinced your parents. You've spoken to cousins and other family members. You've got your support. Why the environment?